Deadeye, hello there. Demon first. Okay, you go. How are you doing? Is this like where Aaron pops on in and yells stream instead? Role reversal? Nymph, hello there. Oh my god, I'm early. Hi, Thad. Hello there. Yeah, early. Just getting started. Hope y'all doing well. Mobile chat won't load. Dang, mobile. The worst. Some. I think it's the worst too, though. But I hope everyone's doing well. This day has been so awesome so far. I release an EP, people like it, and now that is live. Sounds lovely. Clock o'clock. Hello there. How are you doing? Best day ever. That's good. I'm glad. My day's been it's it's been all right, I guess overall. But you know, usual life things as always. You feeling good? That's good to hear. I'm doing all right. I've actually done a handful of things since the last time we were live. I was able to play some over the weekend. Quite a bit over the weekend, actually. So shocked on the amount of streams that EP got in a day. EP episode? I don't know what EP means. I know an XP streamer. Experience Network. P in music means extended play. It's like an album but short, usually 2 to 4 songs. Oh, what kind of music do you do? We have someone that does lo-fi. We got not Alex that does lo-fi. Cinnamon, do you mind? No, no. Go back to your cat tree. Yes, good job. Uh, boom. Music is one of those things that I don't think I'll ever be able to do. That one, I think that one's outside my wheelhouse. There's a lot of other things where I'm like, yeah, I could figure it out, but man, like making music, oof. You do a lot. Happy, hardcore, future house, lo-fi as well, but sometimes mostly experiment with other genres. Oh, okay, that's fair. Anyway, here we are in the solo world. We'll do a little walk around on all the things I've done. It's just kind of silly things. Don't worry, I also thought that 3 years ago. I didn't think I'd get far with music. Well, now here I'm making things that people actually like, and I'm still baffled till this day. It's amazing. I know what you mean though. Being baffled. I'm over here. I just go live and people actually listen and talk with me. Oftentimes, we get a good handful of people in here. That and I have actual exciting stream things coming up tomorrow. I don't stream tomorrow, but I have something I'll be sharing tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. It's either that or Thursday. I join the streams because you're sweet. Oh, stop it. And you like cookies? Oh, here you go. Clock a clock then. Have a cookie. Cookies are a good reason to be around here. Everyone loves cookies. Cinnamon, you're gonna fall off the desk if you keep trying to hit my leg from on top of the desk. You fell off the desk. You should stream tomorrow. I should? Actually, I don't think I will be. I think Tabs has a week this week is full of amazing things. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow since I'll be joining Tabs for some of her community games later on in the night. So we'll be over there. And welcome on in there, D Clark. How are you doing? Cinnamon. But we'll have some exciting news. At least I think it's exciting. I'm excited that I'll be sharing tomorrow. Ba-da-dum. You're doing good? Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad. To be honest, you can bait me out like a fish if you put a cookie at the end of a fishing rod. I fear the same as for me. You'd like leave a trail of cookies and I'd end up falling in a trap. Ooh, piece of candy. Anyway, we're moving on. So I've done a few things, as I was saying, in my world since the last I streamed. Nothing crazy. I just a few different material grinding things. I had restocked my redstone box, and then I also used stuff out of the redstone box. I went and collected a shulker box of every color of concrete powder, just to have it in case I need it. That didn't actually take long. But I was running low on sand, so I spent a good few hours digging up sand. I think I went and got like 20-ish shulkers of sand. I'm still running low after I made all that concrete. Or not low, I'm not full. Oh, a cookie. Ooh, another one. Ooh, must be my lucky day. Ooh, another. Ah! that's about how it would go. But anyway, I collected a shulker of all the different concrete colors. It's been one of those weird things that I've been just doing periodically is collecting a shulker of like colored items. Oh, yeah. I went and got a whole bunch more flowers. Not that one. But whoops. Oh no. How does that even happen? Oh no. That should have been locked. There we go. Oh, better. But got a whole bunch of ones that are that I can get from my flower farm. That and I made my flower farm a little bit better. Before it didn't have a good way to restock bone meal in it. So now I've made that easier for my life. Hello there, Hodes. I believe I said that correctly. How are you doing? So yeah, I don't know. I was in a Minecraft mood over the weekend and I had time. Hannah was out with one of her sisters shopping. So now I have all of these handy dandy shulker box unloaders for bone meal for my flower farms. Just throw them up here and then it unloads bone meal into them. So it shouldn't run out for a while. I also brought a whole bunch of bone meal here. Most of them are really well stocked. But that's nice. That's one of those things that I always hated about this farm, is I never had a good way of loading up bone meal. Now I just need to, like, make a little pathway for me to walk around in a circle. It's HR for short. And I'm doing good. Just AFK at an iron farm. Oh, lovely. And hello there, Triple H. What the heck are you doing coming on in here? Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? What are you up to today there, Triple H? Minxie, hello, hello. Good evening to you too. How are you? All the mods 9 to the skies again. Again? How far are you? I don't know the mod off the top of my head. But how far are you? I think I would enjoy it. So I had done a I had done like a Sky Factory 2 a few years back. And that was a blast. Get in there, chapter 1 complete. Oh, nice. I'm assuming that's decently early, but yet still far enough that you're making good progress. I was interrupted by my larger cat. He's now purring in my arms. Oh, I love that. I had Cinnamon here messing with me. Did the same things today. I made some concrete powder and gathered some flowers. Twins. I did it over the weekend. But yeah, it's one of those things that I love collecting things, D. Clark. We love the kingdom. That's what we're doing. We're invading. You're invading my kingdom. Get back. I have a front gate and a pit on the other side. There's no getting past. Chapter 1 done. Did our first trip to the nether. Delved into some other mods for storage and power. Alright, nice, nice. Is the best storage mod still like an ME system, or the other mod that's basically an ME system but easier for making stuff? The Vine storage, yes. Thou shall not pass. Okay, fine. You're the older twin. Wait. I didn't say anything about age here, D. Clark. That sounds fun, though. And if you keep coming in here, Triple H and Minxie, talking about how you're playing all the mods to the skies, you're gonna make me look into it, and then I'm gonna say that looks a lot of fun, and I'll end up playing it for like a month and a half, and that's all I'll do. And it's no good. I don't have the time. You did the thing first, therefore you're the older one? Ah, I see. At 128 K of storage at the moment, we'll upgrade. I don't know if that's... I've never messed around with a shrine storage. I always did an ME system. Need the kingdom bill? Are we there yet? We'll never be there. We're getting there, but we're not there yet. Love mystical agriculture and productive bees. I don't know productive bees. I haven't heard of that mod. It must be a newer one. I know the old ones. But anyway, another thing I did recently was I built my own ice farm. I've never built one before, and I kind of just winged it off of like what I've seen before, and it works out pretty good, honestly. All I gotta do is hop in the water stream here, and it basically I just hold down my click, which I have a handy button via Tweakeroo, and then we just go across. It's not the best for picking up, but essentially it either flows into my inventory or it kind of flows down through these trapdoor or fence gates, and then it all gets picked up in a chest over here. And then it's a big loop essentially going back and forth, snaking, and then back around to the front, and it's all frozen by the time I get back around. I don't know. I find it it's pretty simple, but I thought it worked out pretty well. I had another idea whilst I was building it. I could have pushed the ice up and made like a really big block of it, but I wanted to be able to just hop in a water stream and then just continuously go instead of having to manually mine down a block of ice. I think the block of ice would have worked nice if I built it like over by at the mountain. Oh, I never thought of an ice farm, but this is so cool. Yeah, it's something cool. You see the irony in that statement? What I say? I don't know. I'm really proud of this. It's so simple too. Ice cool. Oh, it's my brain working on its own at this point. But yeah, I do a big loop. It doesn't take long either, and then I get a few stacks. I mainly only use ice here and there when I do redstone projects, so nothing I needed millions of at the moment. At some point, I have a few ideas to make like a really cool frozen river that goes throughout the mountain. But yeah, that's one of my things. And then, I didn't even show this. It realigns me perfectly at the ends of them too. And then I had to use some obsidian and some sight lines to make sure I don't break things. Just enough time not to break the wood trapdoor. The trapdoors aren't necessary anymore. They were at one point before I added all of the smooth stone above it. Oh. This is one of those things where I didn't really look up any videos and I just kind of went for it. But yeah. Got our little guy that walks around. Keep it up, Thad. We're almost done. We're halfway. But anyway, built this recently too. What else? I think I got one more thing I did, and that was at spawn. I finally added some crafters to my iron farm. So they craft iron blocks and then also bone blocks. So I don't have to worry about the storage there anymore as much. I almost thought about putting a shulkerbox loader on it too. So then I never have to worry about it. It's a very small iron farm. Plan to make a better one in the future. But I've never had the necessity of needing a better one since it's just at spawn and always loaded. I think the only thing I would change to this is that I get a little bit slow every once in a while. And I could have just simply made these lengths of the water shorter. Like what I did over here out of necessity. I could have made them really shorter, and then I would have moved faster. But it was too late to do that, and I was tired of working on this farm by then. My cat's letting belly rubs. Cinnamon loves belly rubs too. Not loves, but anytime she's like waking up from a nap, she'll roll over and accept them. Wish I had a cat. Yeah, they're pretty nice. Pretty simple, I guess. I like Cinnamon. Although I don't... Cinnamon is not a very crazy cat. I mean, she's still young and she's still a kitten, I think. Maybe not anymore. But she still has her kitten energy every once in a while. But overall, she just sleeps. She just fell asleep in her cat tree behind me. I sent a picture of Cinnamon in the Discord actually today. She was listening to one of my phone calls. See, like right there, if I just made the stream one bit shorter, it'd be faster. It's whatever. That, and I've seen one thing where sometimes the water doesn't fully remake itself like this. But anyway, then I go back through a loop, and it sends me all the way back through, and as you can see, it starts freezing fully all the way. Works perfect. I didn't even mean for it to work, to have it fully freeze all the way. I just kind of, I made a big smooth stone platform to work on, and then I went from there. And it just kind of worked out with 4 of them, and then they ended up freezing all the time. I probably could have made it shorter. Whatever. But anyway, you get the point. Oh no. Another one go. There we go. Oh, I need a pressure. Sweet. My cat's managed to break the scratching post we got within a week? Really? That's so weird. Playful. I just want to go home, look down, and see a very small cat. Maybe even silly. I think Cinnamon really... she's broken her feathery toys. She loves all her feathery ones. But her cat tree has a built-in scratching post, so I don't think she'll break that anytime soon. Lana, hello there. How are you doing? It's good seeing you. I'm watching you in VR? Oh goodness, that sounds sickening. It's a lot of movement. I have no idea how to say that name. I'm so sorry, but thank you for the follow. Hannah, hello there. Welcome on in. Oh! Me and Hannah went and saw the new Lord of the Rings movie, the War of Rohirrim. It was pretty good. I'd give it a good, 7, 8 out of 10. It had a good story. I could say the anime definitely poked through at moments. But honestly, after like 15 minutes into it, you didn't even really think about the fact it was animated. You just kind of get used to it. Won't be breaking that anytime soon. 5 minutes later, human, I believe we have an urgent situation. Solid 8 out of 10 movie. Yeah, it was good. I thought it was I thought it moved fast. It's only a 2-hour movie. And it's probably just because I really enjoy all the lore and all that and recognizing little things they actually follow that are written in books and that. Felt short for a Lord of the Rings movie. I went into it. We were laughing uh, about it. It's like this is gonna feel pretty short because the Lord of the Rings movies are like 3 hours long usually. So it went pretty fast. It was good. It didn't lose my attention at any point. Mainly because I was focusing in on everything and taking every little detail in, but that's besides the point. Anyway, as I said, I hooked up some some crafters to auto craft iron blocks and bone blocks. That's working out nice. I've still never done any VR stuff. Do you like it, Lana? I don't feel like I would get motion sickness from it. I usually don't. From anything. Oh, there we are. We're in VR. Oh my god. This no, Lana, this is almost sad. You can't be sitting in a virtual movie theater essentially and watching stream. This is silly. It's so fun. No, let Lana do whatever she wants. I would do the same. I mean, it does look fun. I won't deny it. I could be in space if it's cooler. It is cold in space. No, you should have like a little Christmassy vibe to it. But anyway, I think that's everything I have done recently. I'd gotten a lot done. I had put a good few hours in over the weekend on this world. Just throughout it. Yeah, a fireplace would be nice, right? Oh, goodness. I've been spending so much time in this little area here just crafting things, and all of my little farms have been getting away from me. I wonder if my sugarcane farm needs to be emptied again. This apple pie I'm baking will be nice in about 20 minutes too. Oh, I bet it will be. I'm not the biggest fan of apple pie, but it always smells so good. You love apple pie? It's fair. I love my pumpkin pie. Won't be a theater though. I would be sitting on a tiny rock in space that just has a TV and infinite drinks and popcorn. So then you have to actually have popcorn in real life too. Give me a plate, turn around for a second, and the thing will be gone. Be like, all right, I need another. I love that. It's your favorite? Well, you can have my slice, T. Clark. I'll have your slice of pumpkin pie. Sounds like a deal. Big Toe, hello there. How are you doing? Well, you are, of course. I was planning on eating your slice anyway, Thad. What? Oh. Go get him, Deadeye. Firefighters going out. Yeah, yeah, that should be everything. I didn't do any sort of building. Just resource collecting. How am I doing? Oh, I'm doing well. How are you? Since I discovered pumpkin pie, I always wondered how it tastes because it looks so good. Oh, it's delicious. Depending on the recipe, I guess. My mother has this maple syrup one that she makes, and it's just the best. And she does her best, okay? She had made all the Thanksgiving meal and all that, and she made the pumpkin pie. Well, she also made a sugar-free one. And you know, out of my own curiosity, I had to give it a try because maybe it would have been really good and had no difference. Yeah, it was a mistake having the sugar-free pumpkin slice last. It wasn't good. It was. I tried it. I really tried to enjoy it, but it was really bland. She does her best. The maple syrup one was great as always. But you told her it was delicious. No, I told her it sucked, never to make it again. I'm brutally honest with her. Nobody else had a slice. I want this to be known, D. Clark. I don't even know how many. There was like 8 or 10 of us, okay? And nobody else had a slice of this pie. I was like, I gotta have one just to make sure she doesn't feel bad. And it was terrible. It was just, yeah. I told her you have to add like more of the fake sugar that's not sugar or something because it was not it was not good. I gave her praise on the other one, as usual. Then you made her feel bad by saying it was horrible. No, she agreed the next day it wasn't very good. In the moment, she was like, "It's not that bad." I'm like, "No, it's not good. You gotta try the maple one. It's just not even comparable." No, she's lovely. We have a good relationship. Hello there, Sooth. How are you doing? Me and my one brother, we're always messing with her. She messes, she hits us right back every once in a while. So it's an even battle usually. Oh, good night there, Clock O'Clock. I'm glad you popped on in there. It was good seeing you as always. But you have a good night. Get some good sleep. It's been 35 minutes of stream already. What? Oh. gone fast. I'm just gonna keep working on the mountain. There we go. Kind of worried about tomorrow, to be honest. But other than that, I'm all right. What are you worried about tomorrow for? I'm excited. I have some stream things. I have some stream news that should be coming out tomorrow morning. I think. Yeah. I had to check quick. I'm really excited. Since I haven't told anyone but Hannah. You're getting your blood drawn. I'm sorry, I missed your message. At 8 a.m. And then leg day bonkers. Good gracious. Don't pass out. Getting your blood drawn takes a lot out of you. A lot of blood. Stupid. You can't get over the way pumpkin pie looks, D. Clark? Man, I missed a lot of messages. What was I doing? This is what I get for sharing stories. I miss messages. I'm so sorry. Nobody yelled at me or anything. Had my blood drawn a few weeks back, and some of the numbers were off, so they got to do some tests again in case it were just a false test. At least you're getting taken care of, though. Best to get ahead of it. Yeah, I don't know what it is about it. It is a little jiggly, like before it gets baked. Pies in general are just very... One pie to another is very different. I think the only thing that's similar with them is the shape. Hey guys, Codename Bait is here. Is that what you want to be called there? I had asked you a few times. Well, come on in there. But yeah, I'm excited for leg day afterwards, though. Gonna be nice. Well, there you go. See, something to look forward to. That did not help at all. Now I find it even more weird. It's like Jello, but pumpkin. You've never had any form of pie? That's okay. Oh, Anion. Hello there. Welcome on in. Hey, was that your other account? Did you come in here with the wrong account? Neither of you had had pie. Oh, I'm so sorry. There's some good ones. I'm not a big pie guy, though, to be fair. Nor am I a big cake person. Cookies. I'll try just about any cookie. I can't say I like all of them, but I like most cookies I've tried. There's some really sweet ones that are just too much. Accidentally? Okay. You love cake? Oh, what's your favorite cake then? I think it's the whole sweets thing. I just don't eat a lot of sweets. There's something similar to pie here. I don't like it much. Well, that's okay. I'm doing well. How are you there, Anya? It was great. I'm glad you joined game night. We don't have too many new people join us too often. It's usually the same group of people from month to month. You're a savory guy. That's fair. It's fine. You had so much fun, did you? I was a little worried since you had never played the game before and it seemed like you were getting frustrated. But I think towards the end, you found your groove of what you like doing in the game, and I was happy. I was happy that you had found enjoyment. I'll join every game night from now on. Well, it won't be Wormtown, everyone. We usually like to mix it up. We did back to back last train out of Wormtown. Did you make it to work the next day? Yeah. You had like 3 hours until you had to get up for work. I found the gun. I, I found a gun. I love you, bait. That was a blast. Whoa, we gotta slow down here. Layered banana cake? I don't even think I've had a banana cake. We get it at every birthday in our family. My mom makes it and it's so good. Well, now I want one, and I don't even think I'd like it that much. But it sounds lovely. A layered banana cake. That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't sleep. I just went to work. I got home and slept out. I'm sure you crashed. It was like 3 a.m. when we finished for you. Not really? Do you just not sleep well? I know there's a handful of people in the community that just can't sleep. It was 4? Oh, my apologies. It was 4? I would have just died probably. Especially if you don't have coffee. Oh, I think I'm in the same boat, T. Clark. Sleep is important. I may have like if it was. I don't think I would have stayed up to play games that late if I had to work in the morning. But like if I would have had like if it was like something I had to be up for, I'm sure I could have managed it. But man, I would be dead. There's been a few times where I've been traveling and weather like completely like wipes out all the planes that are going out of the airport, and you're just up all night trying to figure out how the heck you're gonna get home. Or no, it was actually to the place I wanted to go. So for so long. Like 5 shots of espresso back to back. That's gotta not be good, but you managed. I slept wonderful. 8 hours. That's See, that's the perfect amount. Sooth, I would give you I don't know, a hug or something, a cookie, because that's what everyone should be doing. A wonderful 8 hours of sleep. At least 7. 6 at a very minimum. I know some people just function differently. I loved everyone. I would have hated myself if I knew I missed the chance to meet some nice people. Oh, there's this. we're blessed. We're all of us very blessed with the people that have wandered and stumbled on into this stream. There's a handful of people I just knew through other streams before I started streaming, and then they were like, "Oh, you're streaming? I'll go check you out." But there's been a bunch of people that have just stumbled on in, and we got a great group of people here. Oh, no way. If I had to work, my butt would have been in bed. I'm right there with you, T Clark. Sometimes I haven't gone to bed because I've been up playing games or binging some show, and instead of going to bed, I go to the gym when it opens at 5 a.m. and then sleep when I get home. That's crazy. I mean, going to the gym at least, that kind of wakes you up in the morning, but man, it's gotta get to you eventually. 8 hours of sleep needed is a myth. Also helps that I don't go to school or have work, so I'm not bound to anything like that. I don't have anything. That must be amazing. Feel lucky myself that I found your stream while wandering around. I'm telling you, it's people just stumble on in, and we've had a lot of amazing people. Nah, it's awful being home. Really, that's fair. Sometimes having nothing isn't great. You guys are also so nice. So I used to game for 15 to 20 hours when I wasn't in uni. 15 to 20 hours in a row? I don't think my head can handle it. I already am like end of stream, my eyes are just tired of looking at a screen. It was nice the first half year or so, but it's been almost 2.5 years and it's boring. Starting an internship in January though, super excited. Oh, that'll be lovely. 2.5 years. I would have done so much reading. It's one of those things that I no longer have time for, it feels like. I make some time here and there to try and read, but never enough. Like I went and got an oil change for my vehicle. I was like, I'll just wait here. It won't take terribly long. And I brought a book. I was like, this is the one time I'm away from everything. I'm bringing a book. I'm sitting down and I'm waiting. I'm reading. Haven't read much since on screen celebration. What are you doing throwing 40 bits at me, Ilana? You want to play Marvel Rivals? Well, it's free to play, isn't it? I installed it just because my friends keep telling me about it. We end up playing other games. That and I got into Overwatch, so I'm convincing everyone else to just play Overwatch. It's a blast. Although, man, I was on a terrible losing streak the last few days. You don't want to play alone? That's fair. You play Overwatch? I only just started like 2 weeks ago. I'm loving it. Overwatch Addict says you. You have like 1,500 hours. You can't say anything on me. I'm really enjoying it. I haven't played a shooter or FPS game in so long. just went to the gym, honestly, and then I couldn't do that more in like September last year until a few months ago. Almost was a year. Year was torturing. More all the way. I've been enjoying. Well, you know me. I'm a dwarf here in Minecraft and building a dwarven kingdom. Uh, so naturally, when I first was looking at the big list of heroes, I looked towards those that were old or those that looked like a dwarf, and I clicked on Torbjorn. And you're Torbjorn, are you? but you gotta hear me out though. I wouldn't have played him if I was bad at him, and I don't know what it was, but me and Torbjorn, we clicked, and I do amazing with the guy. He's just me and him. We're a beast. I think third day playing, I had a 33 kill game with him. But yeah, it was like that. Okay, well, I'll be going to bed. Gotta be up pretty soon. Sounds good there, Victo. I appreciate you popping on in. You get some good rest there. Uh, Played Overwatch for a while before Overwatch 2 release. I wasn't the best, but man, I loved playing Hanzo. Yeah, I don't know that one either. I'm still learning the people. I know people in these LFG Discord chats are toxic. LFG. Don't want to hear it. Time I joined one and they kept playing the Hindi meme song because I have that's terrible. Looking for groups. Oh, I think I finally I finally noticed someone being kind of toxic in Overwatch here today. They were just complaining the entire time. They were like, our tank is doing nothing. We don't have a healer, so they switched to healer. They sucked as a healer. Then they switched to a sniper, and they weren't doing too hot as a sniper. I mean, they weren't doing bad as a sniper, but they weren't getting kills. And then they were complaining that the one person on our team had like 18 kills with only 3,000 damage. I was like, what does it matter? Why are you looking at that? Just play the game. You tune in for CSGO or COD? I used to always play COD. I just... I... See, I used to play a lot of COD, and the one I did really good was the one that came out in like 2021, the Modern Warfare one. And man, did I click on that one. And there was a few times where there were people that just got angry with me. I didn't really care about it. I think one of my most memorable moments from it was early on in it, and I was running an LMG class, and I essentially destroyed the entire enemy team within less than 30 seconds of us playing a match. Every single one of them left. I had a chopper gunner. I had this within less than a minute of playing one of the maps. Everyone left it. A new team joins, we lose the game. But it was one of the best moments I can remember. I just destroyed the initial like few people of the game and got a chopper gunner. It was lovely. It was on like this bus map. What was it called? I don't know. Had a bunch of buses though. I just usually there was a time where I would get like angry and frustrated with FPS games, but and I dropped them after that. I was getting too frustrated with them, and I never really played them again for quite a while. And now when I come back to them, I just have a blast. I play with friends. We're just laughing away. When's the next game night? So I usually send out a message determining dates for each month of game night. People are stupid, Thad. That's why I play arcade. I know. It didn't bother me. I was doing just fine. I just found it really funny that the person that was talking up a storm in the chat wasn't doing very well. I'm just the guy, Japanese guys with a bow. I don't know why I put it. Just clicked. My aim was bad, but I didn't mind. I was cool. Double jumping archer. Oh, the archer. I've had a few times where someone's playing that archer and they just demolish me. Like try and quick kill them, and they just, I die. I get toxic when people are toxic for no reason. Honestly, when you get toxic, Lana, watch out. Anion's gonna start yelling at you. Lana is like quietly toxic. I want you to know this. If she watches one of our allies get like pushed off the map, she does a quick goodbye thing on Overwatch, like says goodbye. It's terrible. Anyone play Marvel Rivals? No, I haven't. Honestly, I'm just I don't think I want to. I'm not I like Marvel and all, but I've just seen too much Marvel, it feels like. I teabag people when they get You're terrible, Lana. God. You can't. You cause people to get angry at the game. Hello there, Swisher Rat. How are you doing? Sooth, I thought you went to bed. Or was that someone else? I don't know. Bed? No? Okay. I'm mixing you up. Not good. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm doing alright though. And I cackle because of it. You know, that's one way to play. It's fun to destroy toxic people. Yeah, yeah, that's plenty fair. Well, thanks for the look there, Swisher Rat. Swisher Rat. Trying to remember you. You're like on the edge of my brain at the moment. You dance when you kill people on Fortnite. See, I just play the game. I I don't know. I've never really done any of that. I don't need to. You know why? I just don't need to. They'll know if they're getting destroyed by me because I'll be demolishing them and I don't need to show off. Although there'll be times where me showing off will be me overextending my abilities and then I get killed and I'm like I shouldn't have done that. I know I shouldn't have, but it was so fun. Stop playing competitive games and play chiller games because I want to have fun, not be frustrated because my playing Overwatch was bad. Exactly. I don't do crazy competitive stuff anymore. I did at one point. Like, I'd go hop in, like, rank stuff, and I mean, I'd have a good game here and there, but it was just frustrating. I think the thing that can frustrate people so much when they're doing something competitively is that they know they could have done that situation better, but it just didn't happen. It's like, I know I should have been better than that. That's why I'm that's why I'm mainly playing Minecraft now. I've always played Minecraft. It was always my nice relaxing game, but it's the game I play the most of now. I absolutely love the game too. I was watching one of B-Dub's VODs. I'm one of his members. I was watching with the VOD. He's trying to stream more again. And he had said something similar to me. I don't know what it is, but like Minecraft over the last like year and a half to even just 3 years, I've just been loving it more and more each time I play. Especially this last year, 2024, Minecraft, I've loved it. Each time I load it up, I'm just enjoying it. And I'm just enjoying it more each time. I mean, there's moments here and there where I run around and don't do much, but it's just been so much fun. And he said something similar. I was like, I don't know what they did. They've cleared up a few bugs I used to always run into. Maybe that's helped it. They've done some quality of life updates that they haven't done a quality of life update itself, but there's been a few things that have gone in with some of the updates that have improved quality of life of just playing the game. And it's been fun. Now Thad is old, he's retired, his old eyes can't keep up with the Omni movement. I won't deny it. I went and watched was watching some gameplay of the Call of Duty, the new one, and like I don't know what it is, if it's just me, if it's just because I'm watching through YouTube and it's just like things are different, but man, things do move a little bit fast. Uh, Minecraft is such a chill game, and you can do a lot of things. You can be competitive, creative, or just do shenanigans with friends. And I think I've done all three of those things on Minecraft. There was a moment where I really got into the like competitive mini game stuff with Hypixel and that. There was a streamer that was doing Friday nights. They would do the PvP stuff on Hypixel, and they would get their community, a bunch of them together. I really like started breaking down. I started breaking down the old PvP style and trying like I'd watch the people that were doing good. I was watching what they would do. I started slowly figuring it out. I was having a blast. It got to the point where one night one of the people that were better than me at PvP, I would say, they had asked me, they're like, "Where do you play?" I was like, "What do you mean? I'm playing right here." They're like, "But your Hypixel, you don't have any like Hypixel stats." I was like, "Oh, I just play with you guys. I've always picked up on stuff a little bit faster. I break it down." They were so surprised that I didn't like put in endless hours. I was like, "No, I just play with you guys. I learned your styles of PvP. I'm like, all right, I don't go against this person alone because I'll just get demolished. Gotta go in at least with someone and use them as bait, and then also somehow be able to kill them sometimes, or have a trick up my sleeve." Which usually the trick just ends up with me dying silly. But it's, you try to have a good moment, and it all gets denied. It's a blast when you're playing with others, playing with friends. You cheating on me? I thought I was your only bait. This was a while back. But now I don't do crazy Minecraft PvP stuff anymore. Not as often as I used to. Now it's more just the building and the creative side. Although, you know, if I go play on a server with people, I do some fun shenanigans. The one time I was playing mind games with all of my friends. Start moving things around in their base. Or added a note block with a mob head on it to trigger a sound. I had Hannah thinking she was crazy that there was a squid inside her wall. She kept walking her hallway to her storage room, and she's like, I hear the squid is so loud. Thought it was fun, based on everything everyone's, no. I'm sorry there, Anion. I know you went into a game night a little worried about your voice. Like just how you sound. It's completely fair. Most people usually are when they haven't been in VCs with a bunch of people before. But I absolutely loved your accent. You were making me smile. It's I think the best moment where you were like, I got a gun, and it was just the most like like pure excitement in your voice, and it made my night. No, I was so happy you joined. Been called out for it so many times. Don't even worry. You have a lovely voice. I'd like to think most of the people in my community would never make fun of anyone for their look or how they sound. I don't think anyone would. I wouldn't allow it. You got nothing to worry about with us. Otherwise, I'm taking care of it. I don't mind speaking up. Had to a few times. Sometimes there's a few things that get a little heated. It tends to happen with groups of people. You know, everyone can handle what they've done. So I feel awkward to speak up. It took me some time to warm up, but then we popped off. Oh yeah, no, it was a blast. We had so many people. I didn't expect as many people as we had for game night. I was counting out the people I knew for sure that were gonna join us, and we had 3 complete surprises to me. I had counted out 8, and it was more likely going to be 7 that were going to join, and then I had 3 more additional people in it. We had 11 people. It was one of our biggest game nights in quite a long time. I'm glad I had chosen Wormtown. Usually I don't plan for that many people to join game night. I fear the day that this community grows large enough that I have to actually have people not be able to join because we have too many people. I just rickrolled a friend whenever he went into his base since the door was on a pressure plate activated. It gave me the perfect opportunity. I love note blocks. I love that. That's amazing. I went through that, and I don't want anyone else to go through the same. I guess it's not something to control. Own servers to host them. Then you can host your own Minecraft servers so we can all join and play along with you. They don't work. SMPs, community SMPs, for a small streamer, they don't work. I've seen it time and time again, even with large streamers that get 100 viewers. Their community SMPs will always die. They're lucky to last 3 months. I'm not gonna go through all the steps of setting one up, moderating it, and making sure there's not a whole bunch of drama that comes from it. There's always drama that comes from these two. One day, I'm sure we'll have one day. There's a high chance. We had one at one point. There was someone in the community that just was they were like, yeah, you can use it. I was like, all right, yeah, we can start playing on it. It died. It eventually people stopped playing as often, but they also just couldn't pay for it no longer. So that kind of killed it too. But it's not something I myself will go through the steps of setting up. It's always been on my mind to set up a server that is just like a limited time thing. Just like a fun little event that we do on it. That's something I would be interested in. I just haven't thought of the right thing. And a lot of people in this community already play on a lot of community SMPs. There's so many of us that already have different worlds, that already are playing on different ones that they don't want to abandon, and it's hard to ask them to try and join a server that's most likely gonna die. That's why I don't play on them too often. I've done it. Countless amounts of servers I've played on where I am the last person playing on it, and it eventually gets reset. And that's actually why I have a solo world. This mountain, I had started it on a server, and I had grabbed the chunks around the mountain. That's why it has some fun and unique things to it. But I had grabbed these chunks. It was on a server, and I probably kept that server alive. I had started streaming on that server near the end of it, and I probably kept the server alive an extra 3-4 months longer than it usually probably would have lasted, just because I was streaming it and people wanted to be on with me. It was really funny. It wasn't my SMP. It was this community one I was a part of. But I had started this build, and I'll take a look in a second, T. Clark. I had started this build, and I had made the decision that I was going to start my dream build, and I wasn't going to abandon my dream build with how much progress I had made on the server. I think at that point I had probably 400,000 blocks placed of stone. Now we're well over 1 million. I wasn't going to abandon it. So I made a solo world. Here we are, years later. Snowflakes. Is this? Is that you, the snowman? Oh yeah, that's definitely D. Clark. You see that? You see that grin? It's 100% D. Clark. Remember one time me and my friends set one up, and all open to the public, and the first people that joined ended up hacking the entire thing. Isn't it terrible that people do that? That people purposely go into communities just to troll or destroy them. It's terrible. It's funny enough, Minecraft actually just fully evolved around it. They're like, well, if you guys want to just cause a whole bunch of destruction and all that, people started making anarchy servers. It's funny how that got handled. Sure, there's still people that do it nowadays. That's why one of those things that I don't want to worry about is having to moderate a server. I don't want the power. I don't want to have to handle the situations. I'd rather just enjoy the game. Which, sure, maybe it wouldn't happen, but it's the biggest controversial thing with Minecraft. What is the right way to play? There isn't one. It's a sandbox game. But when it comes to a server, there needs to be a set rules of how the heck to play. No, you can't blow up someone's base. No, you shouldn't go out and kill someone that doesn't want to be killed. Not on my server. Just play and have fun. Right? That it should be. Can people with cracked Minecraft play on yours? Cracked Minecraft? This isn't a server. This is just a solo world. It's on my computer. Nobody's allowed to join. Or are you talking to D. Clark? I mean, you can put passwords on, or not passwords, invite only on servers. Like they have to be whitelisted. Suggest that for anyone. I should remove my phone from my desk when I'm streaming. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it going, Anyan. The other person that was on joined the army and is going to be busy for a while. If I decide to keep it going, I'll let you know, though. Is that the one that you were sharing screenshots from, D. Clark, recently? Your loom building? I couldn't remember what it was. Fun. Oh, you've done a lot then. I guess you've had it for a few months now. It's one of those things. I wonder how much I'd be able to complete in a brand new world. Like I've spent a lot of time on this world, and a majority of it just placing stone. And sometimes it's really hard to see how much work has actually gone into it, just because it's the same repetitive thing over and over. No, it's going out again. We'll get him, Deadeye. It just snowed here before the evening, and I think it was warm enough to melt, so now I bet it's freezing. Hope everyone drives safe. What was I on about? Oh, starting a new world and seeing how much I can complete it. I was playing on a server with friends a few months back, and I started a big base. I was really hoping it would last a while. It lasted a good little while. But started a big base. We built a whole bunch. It was amazing how much progress I was able to do, even just without the Elytra and Shulker boxes, because we wanted to wait to get a group of us together. 6 months? Wow. It was more than I thought. Worked on making a floating sphere the other day. It turned out okay, I suppose. Without any sort of like... You're not looking up any dimensions for it? That's crazy. Spheres are hard. Hi, Cinnamon. How are you? You say hi to Hannah? Or was it an intruder? I'm assuming not. Nope, just started on it, burnt it down once and started again. What are you making a sphere for? Amy? Oh, Amy's a lovely friend. She was streaming earlier. I don't know if she still is. I had her tab up. Oh, yeah, she's still streaming. She raided us recently. It looks like she's actually playing Minecraft tonight. No, Amy's a lovely streamer. I was trying it out. I may try to make one in the Ender Nether. I wanted a safer place to practice. That's fair. You're just making a but what's the sphere for? Just to I'm so curious. Cinnamon. Lana's yelling your name. Cinnamon don't care. I don't know what to tell you. You know how cats are. They ignore you. Unless you're holding a toy or treats. There'll be a house, more or less. I may put storage in there of some sort. Maybe cram a villager in there too. Who knows? Interesting. I like it. I'm gonna kidnap this. No catnapping our cat. Get back. I got confirmation. Guys, I'll have exciting news tomorrow morning. Related to stream things. I said hi and came back. At 12:01? No, not at 12:01. 9 Central. Roughly. I'm excited. I don't like keeping things secret. But once you get up and have coffee, gotcha. Yeah, exactly. Everything will be clear once you see it. You'll be at work. I'll be throwing it. I'll send a message. There'll be a message in my Discord. Clear as mud? No, clear as clear. Is glass. Clear as a water, like swamp water. There's swamp water. I didn't realize we were so far away from the swamp. Working on Christmas. I'm working on Christmas Eve as well. What the heck, guys? Stop working, Chris. Wait, didn't you have a choice there, D. Clark? You took Thanksgiving. But what if it's muddy water? It won't be muddy water. You work every holiday. Do you get holiday pay? Just your salary? You gotta get a different job. That's terrible. I took Thanksgiving, yes, so the new guy could have Christmas. Will not be happening again, though. Not again. You're like, I'm getting my holidays off. Usually volunteer for 3.5 times pay. Yeah. See, that's what you should be getting paid if you're working a holiday. It's like the one time people are actually don't have things going on because it's a holiday. Not a place to bargain right now. Maybe someday. It's too bad. Better than being alone, I guess. I know if I ever am in any store or any of that on any holiday, I'll always wish him a happy holidays and all that. Nope, he was told that this would be his only Christmas for a while. I've been with the company and only had like 2 Christmases off. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, he called me I said at least you're not. 13 years you've only had 2 Christmases off. I gotta say, D Clark, I feel like you have this company in like a chokehold. I feel like you could get a lot out of them. I feel like they're very dependent on you. Only one day off. My friends. That's so much time. Kind of, yes, but I don't want to push. I know. I was just saying they're dependent on you. No, you never want to burn a bridge, that's for sure. Switch your phone. Sounds good there, Anya. Oh, I love how this section is turning out. I think it's turning out exactly how I was picturing it. Where it just keeps steadily rising up. Welcome back there, Anion. Watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Really? Like the old animated one? The old animated ones are my favorite. They are pretty good. I mean, you can't pass those up. I haven't watched. I want to rewatch the Grinch this year. 'Cause I haven't watched that one in a while. A long. I don't think I watched it the last few years. I think me and Hannah should have time Christmas Day. Charlie Brown's Christmas one is an absolute favorite cartoon one. I'm trying to remember which one. I know we always watch every year. Can't remember it. It's this one. I can see it. I looked it up. It doesn't say the name anywhere. It has the two brothers in it. Hot and cold. I just watch all anime, that's all. I have a tattoo on your arm from your favorite anime. Really? I I haven't gotten into it. I haven't given it any sort of chance, to be fair. Just don't have the time at the moment. I don't know if I would enjoy it. I'd probably just enjoy the story aspect of it all. I don't know. You have a Patrick tattoo on your arm too? Oh, why? Out of curiosity. Just for the memes, and I love SpongeBob. That's all the reason you need. I have random tattoos. Only one character though. It's a cartoon. You have tattoos, D. Clark. I was gonna ask. I was, but I expected the answer to be no, so I didn't. It's a cartoon dragon. Do you have any Lord of the Rings ones? You have like 9? Whoa, my image of D. Clark has changed. I don't have any. I just can't. I can't. I don't think I would. There's very few things that I could ever say yes. I want that forever. The last one is a cardinal that I got from my mom. No Lord of the Rings. No Lord of the Rings. So sad. You have 9? Lana, you still haven't gotten one. You never. I'm so. I'm so frustrated with what happened with you, Lana. It was terrible. You should have gotten your money back. You have a tattoo? Do you? not the sleeve that I so desperately wanted. It's on your back. Oh. Oh, my mistake. I'm wearing long sleeves. You can only see one, and it's on my hand. It's a fishing hook with Dad in it for him. Aw, that's sweet. Probably never, Lana. I see so many here and there, and they look amazing. I love them, but I'm not getting one. I can't. That's to have something forever. It's just yeah, maybe a small one. It'd be Lord of the Rings. Without doubt. I don't know what I would do for related to Lord of the Rings. There's so many things. I don't know if I would want to do a line from it or a certain artifact. So you put a great deal of thought into a tattoo and it's a location. Yeah. I don't think I would want to do it anywhere on my arms because I would see it too often. I don't know. But I also wouldn't want it somewhere where I never saw it. Not gonna. I wouldn't put it on my back because I want to see it. I want to get one more. It would be my mom's handwriting saying "Love, Mom" from one of her letters. Oh, it's so. Why are you so sweet? I've seen some of these really crazy Lord of the Rings tattoos where it's like a full-on map and it looks beautiful with the amount of detail in it. Like it looks amazing. I'm not doing that. Beastly Crawdad, how are you doing? It's good seeing you. Welcome on in. That's how I'm wired. They're both gone now, so it helps me remember them. I love it. Would you put that one on the other hand? Slight headache, but I'm good. Been working on my Minecraft all day. Ooh, what you working on in Minecraft? I'm sure you probably told me a project you were working on recently. A good refresher will always do well. We're just working on the mountain here today as usual. Still working on this section connecting it up. We're actually making good progress. Need to hop on over to the other side though. Possibly it would. Issue with skin there is that it's thicker and harder to get the ink to stay. Ah, fair enough. Still working on my Zelda. That's what you were doing. See, I remember it now. Never played Zelda. Well, that's a fun build nonetheless. Oop. What's that? It's Patrick. I love it. They're fun. They're fun games. My favorite's Twilight Princess and oh, I'm gonna butcher it. Arcania Time and Wind Waker. The friendship tattoo, and my best friend has a sponge. Oh, that's oh, I love them. I love that. I can see that. That makes so much sense. It's amazing. Another arm, when we stand next to each other, it looks like they're standing next to each other. Aw, that is awesome. Want to see my next? Oh, sure. Get another. You guys are out here with multiples. I can't even. I wouldn't even be able to decide on one. That's probably why you guys have multiple. I could fully embrace my dwarf side and get the crown of stars that Duran sees in Mirror. I think there's just a few lines from Lord of the Rings that I connect with a little bit more. There's one that Gandalf says, I think to Frodo. I don't know it exactly. It's around the lines of, all you have to do is decide what to do with the time that you were given. I've always liked that line. Merry Christmas! It's a wee bit early there, Emmy. Merry Christmas to you too. How are you doing? It's anime? Okay. I was like, there's gotta be a meaning behind this one. I just can't figure it out. I see the one hand says death. What's the other one say? I can't see the one letter. Oh, it says death again. I figured it out. It's a week already. It is a cardinal. Oh, that's so lovely. I don't see a lot of like fully colorful ones. Are cardinals your favorite bird? It says death. Yeah, I figured that one out. I wasn't looking at it too closely. I was like, what ends in EATH? Wait a minute. Is it a week till Christmas? A week and a day? Christmas, a week till Christmas Eve. Can you guys believe that? I'm excited to give Hannah her presents and one of my brother's gifts as well. I'm curious how he'll react to that. And then we put a gift basket together for my mother and stepfather with a bunch of different things they enjoy. If you're a huge fan of Dwarves, the Return to Moria game is super. I since it was free on Epic Games here, Beastly Crawdad, I was able to convince a group of my friends to all install it, and we started playing it last on Sunday. I played it release day, and I loved it. I mean, there was bugs here and there, but I enjoyed it. But I knew I would enjoy it so much more if I played it with someone. I absolutely love the game, though. It got me. I need to load it up again just on my own to just take in the inspiration for all the different structures for my own build. It got my mind thinking on them again. It's fun. I played the full thing a couple months ago. How long does it usually take? I don't know the full story. I don't want to know it. This is one of those things I don't want to get spoiled on. I know there's a few things about it, but I don't know how long it takes. So cardinal is the state bird for Kentucky, and the lore with them is when you see one, a loved one that has passed is watching over you. Aw, I love that. I'm glad I gave you my letter 3 weeks ago to say I'm not an elf. Should get a tattoo of yourself if you looked like the dwarf, like a dwarf. I'm not kidding. A tattoo. I look in the mirror, Anion. I got the game because you said it's a shame if you haven't seen any that's fun. I played sorry, I read that already. It took me and my brother maybe 20-ish hours to beat it. Okay. That's a good amount for the story. He had a dwarfable. Stop. If you haven't seen any Lord of the Rings, it is a shame. Lord of the Rings they're amazing movies. Even with how old they are, they're amazing. I might be a little biased, but I think they're amazing. They're the best. Books are even better. That's saying something. A little bit of a tough read, though. It's the only downside. But I think the Fellowship, the first one of the trilogy, it's probably the best book I've ever read. I'd have to give the Silmarillion another read. I've only ever read it once. They're amazing movies. They are, see? I don't know why I stopped typing midway and sent it. I'll accidentally hit enter. I think I'm trying to like hit backspace and I'll hit enter. I'll take your word for it. It's worth it. Find a way to watch them. I'm sure they're on some sort of streaming service. The Silmarillion is dry. I actually really I enjoyed it when I read it. It was getting through the first bit of it is something, but once you get into it, it gets better. Saw the War of Rohirrim yesterday. I enjoyed it. It's not my favorite, but it was fun to watch. I think that's my exact. I agree right there, Beastly Crawdad. I saw it as well last weekend, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I'm not big into the anime style, and I saw it poke through at times. I think my big thing that I had noticed in it was whenever they were riding horses, I was like, that is not how a person bops up and down when they're on a horse. Just a silly little thing, but I got over it. I really enjoyed it though. I thought the story was pretty good overall. It was a good, 7, 8 out of 10. It was fast. It was a fast movie since it was only 2 hours. I'm an ADHD kid that can't focus. Oof. Never mind. Don't try and read the Lord of the Rings. Children of Hurin is my favorite book. I don't blame you. It's good. That's a good story. Can't read any book? Well, I'm sorry. It reads like a history book. It basically is a history book. It gets better the further you get into it. It actually starts going through some of the stories, but the beginning of it, I agree. It reads like a history book. I have a feeling though, if I read it again, I've learned so much more about Lord of the Rings since when I first read it. If I read it again, I think I would enjoy it so much more because I would just understand it so much more. There's so much in the first bit of the Silmarillion where it feels like it's reading like a history book. Um and you just don't really understand what's going on. On my bookshelf, I just got to pick the book up. I had a when was it? I don't even remember. I was around my family and I was uh it was when I was moving in with Hannah, that's when it was. And I was grabbing all my books. And I had pulled out the Silmarillion out of the tote and I started reading it. And everyone around me got so annoyed. I was reading it out loud because I knew the first little bit of it. It's just crazy if you don't understand what's going on. And it eventually came up behind me and closed the book on me. But I was like, no, guys, it gets better. It gets better. Just let me continue. I don't try to prefer watching. The sad part is that I know books explain better than movies. It has more of the lore, but I really can't. Yeah, I know. I have a few friends that can't focus on books either. First reading of any book is always harder. I've read them all multiple times. Love the first Age of Tales the most. Beren and Luthien, The Fall of Gondolin, and Erendil. Yeah, I love all the stories that are in the Silmarillion, and then go into more depth. I don't know which one would be my favorite out of like the Children of Hurin or Fall of Gondolin or even Beren and Luthien. I don't know which out of the three. Okay, Thad, I'm gonna dip, at least try and sleep today, because I don't have to wake up early tomorrow. Sounds good there, Anyan. You get some good rest there. I appreciate you being here as always. It's 1:30 a.m. I know it's late for you. I don't know how you do it. Creepers, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Wow, this is some massive mountain build. Yeah, and we're making no progress tonight. I think the thing with the Fall of Gondolin that got to me is that I'm reading as the city gets built up, and I just know that it gets destroyed. I know it gets destroyed. I already knew that as I'm reading the book. And I'm over here, I'm like, I'm dreading it. I'm like, this city, it sounds amazing. I love it. And of course, it's one person that destroys it all, basically, because it's the entire first age is just sad. It's the entirety of building up amazing things in the world and then destroying it all. Good night there, Anion. You should show me the dragon tattoo sometime. Okay, I will try and get a good pic of it and post it. One last time, guys. Here inviting 70 trolls was epic. Yeah. I have to I can't picture that. I can't remember that one. This is why I need to reread it. I've been enjoying Minecraft on my Xbox, and I've been grinding Minecraft, enjoying my survival world in there. Oh, fun! I love that. Go drink water. Thank you for that hydrate there, Anya. We'll see you next time. There's so much in Lord of the Rings that just has amazing story. Like, there's so many things that Tolkien wrote. There's so many amazing battles. You like Silmarillion? Unfinished Tales is also really good. Yeah, I haven't. It's on the list. I had yeah, it's God, life. Eventually. It was funny Beastly Crawdad. I had never fully read The Hobbit for the longest time. I had read like half of it one morning, but I had never read it fully after that. I already knew the story and all that. But I eventually got the audiobook for it, and I was like, oh, this is fun. This is so different compared to all the rest of his work. Life is also is the reason why I have to take vacation to see the movies. It's a worthy vacation. I know it's weird for many, for me to play Minecraft on my Xbox. On your Xbox? No, not at all. There's a few people that play Minecraft, on a console here. Not weird at all. Sometimes that's all you got. Gotta enjoy what you have. I find I have a lot more time to listen to audiobooks than I do to sit down and read. I should just get an audiobook of the Silmarillion. The problem is, I just don't think I'll be able to follow along very well. I'll need to, like, have the audiobook and also have it physically in front of me. But I'll re-listen to the Lord of the Rings ones here and there. And listen to the Witcher books while playing today. Oh, there you go. What was it? I had re-listened to one of Hannah's books that she really likes. The third one of the series is coming out in January, and I wanted a little refresher of the series. I had listened to that one last week. Sounds right. Last week or the week before. And it's like I want to also reread Harry Potter. I loved those books when I read them, however long ago. Only read through them once. So many. It's a long list I have of books. I'm trying to read Percy Jackson because Hannah really likes that series. I'm almost done with the first one. Just haven't had a lot of time for it. And then so much of my free time goes into streaming. I don't know if you guys know this, but man, I only have 2 nights out of the week where I don't have anything going on. The rest of them I'm either streaming or I have planned weekly things. Usually, but when I get to those free nights, I usually just end up playing a game that I want to enjoy or watch something with Hannah and spend time with her. Read through them 8 times. Bram Stoker's Dracula was a good read, but it has not aged well. Yeah, it's sometimes fun reading an older book. It's like, whoa, what are you using that word for? Why, this book was going so well. You just move on. A different vocabulary. Reason why I seem to like Minecraft on my Xbox is because I can lay back and enjoy the game in my recliner. More chill, plus I do like the Xbox has shaders now. Do they? Oh, that's lovely. I don't like the fact that Bedrock doesn't have all the capabilities that Java has. Like, so we have so much freedom for add-ons, and it's so much harder with Bedrock, and I don't like it. No reason for it. But that's nice. I'm glad they have that at least. I don't use shaders apart from when I'm taking like pretty pictures of a build. But yeah, we have a handful of people that enjoy playing on a console for the same exact reason as you. It's way easier to just sit back and relax. You can just pick it up on any device. I used to play it on Xbox as well. But that wasn't the Bedrock version. It was, I don't remember what it was called. It's like Minecraft, something else. It was the one for 360. Which they abandoned because they moved everything to Bedrock. Which is fair. I'm eyeing all the stuff on one and then also have Java because, I don't know, silly things. Xbox Edition, the good old days. It was basically Java Edition. It was just on the Xbox. I think it was just behind in updates usually. I do have a PC, and just more Xbox is more comfortable. I don't know. It's completely fair. What you building in your world? If you are building anything. Hi, Cinnamon. I think I finally caught up around the time they added horses. Was that when? Yeah, I never paid attention. I can't even remember. I think eventually near the end of it, I had already moved to PC with Java Edition. So never really played Bedrock. I've tried it out though. tried out Bedrock. I don't know. Feels off when I play it. Excuse me, Cinnamon. How are you doing? You been hanging out with Yen? What you doing? It's so funny. She knows she can't go on the one side of my desk, yet she'll push it to the very limits. You didn't try and take the step? Nope. You know better. You looking at all the stream stuff? You looking at my volume as it moves? A nice little town on the edge of a river, on a riverway, and now working on villagers and getting loads of enchanted stuff from fishing. From fishing? Fair enough. I love that. That sounds lovely. We have the start of a medieval port city in this world over here. You can see it just barely on the edge. What's she looking at, Cinnamon? I can't tell if you're making eye contact with me. I don't think so. But we have a little, at the start of a medieval port city here. We got the land entrance here. Got a few, we got 2 houses, and then this will probably be like a barracks sort of thing, since it's connected to the wall and all that. This house isn't done, but got the general shape of it. And then we got the port that I'm still working on. Everything's a work in progress here, but you get the idea. Still really like this port. It'll be nice once we finally get some more like dock stuff put in. Got a little interior done in the one house. I find the best way to do interiors, and it's just more me. I like a messy style when I do interiors where it's very full. But I found the best way to do any interiors that you gotta section things off with walls. Can't have a big open room. It's hard to do that. Even upstairs, I don't have a huge open room. It's mostly open, but that's because I wanted it to be an unfinished upstairs. But we still have a little section off area for the bedroom that kind of just like got pieced in there, and then there's a loft. I think so many of my houses have these spiral staircases because I never have enough room to make like a full grand staircase. Alright, let's continue here. I think I'll go for a little while longer. I haven't done too much today, to be honest. We barely placed 3 shoulders. It's been a good talking stream. When I build, I just go simple workstation hut outside with an upstairs for nether portal and enchanting. Plus my dog stays dry from the rain. I'm not super big builder, but I find my builds are simple and not too big or mega or anything. Well, that's fair, as long as you're having fun, right? Have you interacted with the creaking yet? I'm not even in that update. I've seen it. I've seen everything, I think, in the new update already. It's cool. I'm excited to have some of the gray moss stuff and like the other stuff related with the gray moss things. It'll be great for decorating. Another gray block. In a good way. I like when we get more gray and black blocks. Had Yar a chatty streamer today, so it's okay that you didn't get much done. Much stone, I know. Didn't place much stone. I don't know, sometimes we have talkative days, sometimes we don't. There was a lot that happened this last weekend. Next stream, I'm gonna have nothing to talk about. Actually, no, I don't still have stuff to talk about. Tomorrow, exciting news. At least I find it exciting. What are you doing? Oh, you're playing with your little toy. I never see you play with that one. Hear you play with it. Never see you play with it. We'd gotten this ball for Cinnamon that has like a feather attached to it. It'll spin around. It has a battery in it to spin around, but the battery died, and I don't think Cinnamon really enjoyed it when it spun. She would just watch it spin forever. It just didn't do anything. And she'll play with it here and there. She loves her springs. It's about having fun. That's what that's what it's about. Exactly. People stress too often. When it comes to building in Minecraft, and then they end up just not wanting to play the game. Ah. Excuse me, Cinnamon. What's he doing? That's right, put streamer in quotation marks. I didn't even pick up on that. I'm not a streamer. I do want to update at some point here soon. I just don't want to go through the process of updating my my mods at the moment. I think the biggest thing I'm excited about PC Crawdad is they added a new quality of life thing with crafting. If you click on something in the book and then craft it, you can press spacebar to like add another one of them in here quickly. Just like how you can trade with villagers fast. So I'm excited about that. I did, since we know you're not a streamer. Exactly. Never be a streamer. At least not until I don't know, become what is it called? A Twitch partner? Then I might consider me being a streamer. But that's never gonna happen. That sounds like a lot. That does sound convenient. Yeah, and you can do, I think it's shift, like spacebar, and it'll just do a full stack of it. It's gonna make crafting so nice. So if you are in the new update on Java Edition, try it out. You didn't know about that. That's the thing I'm excited for, and the gray decorative plant and moss stuff. They added a cool feature with the moss carpet. It like causes a ghost vine thing to go up against the wall that it's next to with the moss carpet. It can be like 1 or 2 tall. Enjoy vanilla, not too crazy with mods, just stay simple. Yeah. Mine is still mostly vanilla. Like, there's nothing that changes the game crazily. It's mostly, stuff that helps the game just run. There's a few visual things like my clouds, view distance. I think I have something for fog. I have something for sounds that make echoes. My mini map is probably the most game-changing one. Like my map and mini map. That's something I've just always enjoyed. I have replay mod. I think that one actually updated recently. I had a ping about it in Discord. What else? We got an armor stand one. I have Tweakaroo, Lightmatica, a SIP mod that I never use. Ooh, this one. Oh god, I hope that one's updated. This is a funny one. Wider stat screen. World edit for creative. Although I've been hearing more and more people using the Axiom mod. So I might give that one a run around. I might find something that I enjoy more than World Edit. Which sucks because I've gotten really good with World Edit stuff. But I've heard good things about Axiom, so give it a shot. It'll probably make my life easier. Love the new wood and the flowers. Yeah, the flower is unique. I like it. The wood will be a great addition for builders. I think overall it's a decent update. I think they could have put a little more effort into the trees, but it's a pretty cool update if you think about it. The creaking mod I think fits creaking mob fits in perfectly with Minecraft's like just look and style. It actually reminded me of some of the mobs you see in what's it called? I gotta look here. I have it on my computer. Minecraft Dungeons. Minecraft Dungeons, if nobody has played it, it's actually decently fun. But there's so many different there's so many different mobs in it. And I'm amazed that they don't use any of the ones that they made up in it. Because they fit in perfectly with Minecraft. Like there's a whole bunch of like jungle mobs. Oh. They could have done a creaking house or something that spawned naturally. Would have added more to the horror of the bot. Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Like how there's a witch house, a witch hut. I think I don't know. There's so many things that Minecraft can do, right? There's no way they'll ever run out of ideas because they can just go back and polish up an old idea. There's plenty of them that I think could use polishing. I don't think there's been anything where I've been like, man, why the heck did they add that? I didn't want that in the game. No, I've enjoyed everything they've added. They definitely need to update the witch hut. The witch hut, the mansion hasn't been touched since it was added. Same with the witch hut. It's just there's a few of those things. They've changed villages like 5 times, I feel like. Oh. Little things. And I'm sure one day they'll come back to some of that stuff and maybe they won't. But, you know, they got the player base for it. I don't know too many games that are 15 years old and still pull the numbers. Let's go for another 15. I'm hoping. I love this game. I don't want it to stop getting updates and that. It'd be sad. I'm taking my world slow, no hurry to what? To go to the end yet. Another boss's fights. I've just been taking my time with stuff. A lot of work to do, but no plans to hurry in my world. I think people need to. I think people need to do that more often. Creepers. There's a lot of people that rush it, and I think they rush it just out of pure enjoyment. But you need to play it like how it's a relaxing game. Off subject question. Do you think Santa Claus had kids? A little Claus running around. I got no idea. I got no idea what to say to that. The Armadillo edition definitely made me happy because I'm Texan and that's my state animal. Is it? I didn't know that was the Texas animal. That's funny. I thought the armadillo was silly, but you know it still fits in with the game, like a little Johnny or Sally Claus. If Santa did D. Clark, it would totally have the name of Johnny or Sally because that I feel like those names are perfect. I don't know why that fits so well. Or something insane like Erastus Claus. Yeah. It's either gonna be something very simple like Johnny or Sally, or like Erastus. Because why not? Jebediah Claus. Totally was completely off subject. Oh, wait, how high are we? We're so close to. This is almost the highest point of the mountain. I think this one's 240, and or 241. Yeah. Oh, we're close. We're at 37. We'll get there. I gotta be wary. How high does that go? My clouds are blocking it. Well, it goes just above the clouds. $320. Just watching all my old animated Christmas movies. Your brain started thinking. We have less than 100 blocks. Got like 90 or 83 blocks to 320. Hmm. Curiosity. I might have this section dip down again. It almost feels natural with where it's going. Yeah, old Kris Kringle and Jessica got married. Why no kids? You're just getting into the Christmas mood all around. I love it. You got a nice warm drink of some sort? Yeah, you have your apple pie. Now I finished my coffee already. That's fair. Did you have a slice of your pie? You didn't forget about it, did you? I know it's been 20 minutes. The pie is going to work tomorrow for their luncheon. You gotta wait till tomorrow? You should have made a second pie. I think Minecraft needs more Christmas stuff for holidays. Like a tree with lights. That'd be fun. I don't know. It's hard to lean into holiday stuff. They do the few days where they change all the chests into like presents. It's always fun. And like for Halloween, all the mobs have a chance to spawn in with a jack-o'-lantern on their head. I should have. You're torturing yourself, D. Clark. Made an apple pie and you can't even have a slice until tomorrow. At least something to look forward to tomorrow. Also, you know, I was looking at Tabs's stream schedule for this week, and she's gonna be playing Overwatch with Lana and Donk, and I wasn't invited. I have plans Friday. I want to join for a few games. I'll still be home, hopefully, at that time. It would only be for a few games. Wait, this is all in Eastern. Okay. I gotta think here. I'd be able to play for a few games. Of course you do, addict. You're an addict too. Let's look here. Where's Lana on Discord? I saw you had it open. Look at this! Proof! Addicted! Overwatch 2! Oh, she's gonna be in trouble. No. Tabs reached out to me with trying to plan stuff. And I will be joining her for her community stuff. This afternoon I had a big cup of hot chocolate with marshmallows, with marshmallow fluff, and man, it tastes so good. Oh, hot chocolate. If you can make a good hot chocolate, it's always amazing. Hannah finally spilled all her secrets on how she makes her amazing hot chocolate to me. Playing on Saturday. I won't be home. That's why I don't think she asked me about Friday with Overwatch. That's when me and Hannah are heading out. We're gonna be going to see my family for Christmas stuff. I basically proposed the idea to my family. I was like, we should move Christmas to the weekend before. It works out in everyone's favor. And it basically, everyone agreed. So now I'll be able to see I'll be with Hannah's family for the first time on Christmas. And be with her for Christmas. Usually we hadn't seen each other last few ones. We would spend time on New Year's together. Kind of works out now we moved in together. It helps with the whole planning thing. That's nice. Yeah, it'll be great. I'll be spending Christmas at home alone. Goodness gracious. Do you want me to stream? Me and Hannah are gonna be home, just the two of us on Christmas. We'll probably just enjoy the day together. Watch some Christmas movies and some hot chocolate. No sympathy, just saying. You have Sophie. You should get her something for Christmas. I like Christmas rubbish with adult silly humor. Makes it fun. That's fair. I did, of course. Out with some of the old toys, and in with all new ones. Alright, just making sure. I know how Sophie spends your money. On Twitch. I accidentally somehow. So for those that don't understand what's going on here, Sophie is Steve Clark's dog, and you know, somehow she accidentally gets control of the gift sub button. Home Alone, keep the change. Home Alone's fun. I had watched that with Hannah last year, and man, that movie has aged. And we were watching it, and we had both said it like at the same time. Basically, it's like, man, they're really getting through airport security fast. Oh, when was this released? Was this before? Was this before 9/11? And before all the security measures that we now have? Yes. Stone, hello there. Oh, I'm actually getting nearing to wrapping up with stream, but you're too kind with your words with saying it's a masterpiece. We're making good progress though. Working on the same sort of section we were working on last week. But I was gonna finish off with this peak here. That child is spoiled. As she should be. I think me and Hannah agreed we just get Cinnamon the same toys she already has because she loves them, but just new ones. She's completely torn up all of her feathery toys. Most of them don't have feathers anymore. There's one that still does, but it's seen better days. We still didn't beat it. That's still the tallest peak. That's really funny. I didn't try to beat it. It's just coincidental. We're 3 blocks away from matching. Gotta love the Lord of the Rings lo-fi. The Isengard theme always hits right. Anyway. What? Why am I down with Shulker Box? I only have 6. Where is it? What's that? Oh, goodness. Well, I'm sure it just fell. Oop. Nope, just a stone block. You shouldn't be able to spawn. And I think she despawned. Dang. I don't think I've lost one before. Imagine placing that first block over 1 million blocks ago. Yeah, it was somewhere over in the front. Yeah, it's gone. Unless it's stuck in my inventory. Nope. It's alright. Do you want a hippopotamus for Christmas? No. No, I don't. Oh, that's filling in nicely. Who would have thought, D. Clark? One block would lead to this. I had plans. Oh, I love how that section just peeks through. Whoop, too close. I would take an elephant for Christmas. Gotta end stream. Where people start losing it. What are we up to for Stone Placed anyway? Ooh, almost 1.2 million. No, no, hands off my bananas. Let's grab some food. Oh, shh, nobody's here. Don't pay attention. Anyway, we're gonna be wrapping up stream here. I'm gonna go find someone to raid. Dang it, Amy! You ended! Wanted to raid you. We'll raid the same person. That was my other option. Alright. We're gonna go right on over to Jeff. Says he's playing Minecraft, but title says he's working on setting up his viewer SMP. You're listening. I was gonna raid you, Amy. I had plans. But I'm here now. Well, been lurking the whole time. I appreciate the lurk as always. I was lurking in yours too. I'm so disappointed. Wanted to send the raid on over to you again since you had raided us. But anyway, it's good to see you there, Amy. Hope you had a lovely last weekend. I know, or last Friday you were with Tabs and that. But anyway, I'll be heading out here. I appreciate everyone hanging out with me. It's been a lovely stream as always. Do grab the raid message. Grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. I just appreciate if people do grab the raid message, since it means a world to me when people raid on over with me. We're gonna be heading on over to Jeff though. He's a lovely streamer. He's part of our team extraordinary. And he has some pretty fun builds. But I'll be live again this Thursday, 5 p.m. Central, most likely. Friday and Saturday, Had the whole weekend. Whoa, the whole weekend. Well, man. Oh, that sounds fun. Hey, D. Clark. Bye, D. Clark. Alrighty, though. Do grab the raid message. Means the world to me. I do have stream news coming up tomorrow morning. I'll be sending out a ping in the Discord. I don't know, sometime around 9 a.m. Central. So do look out for that. Otherwise, y'all have a lovely evening. I'll see you next time. Bye bye now.